New police body cam video shows the moment officers responded to Seattle's so-called CHOP, or the Capitol Hill Organized Protest Zone. Police say 2 people were shot and 1 was killed. Good evening, I'm Vanessa Machania. 1 person is dead tonight and another is critically injured after a shooting happened inside that protest zone. Police tell us they tried to help the shooting victims but were met by a crowd. Our Amy Marino joins us live from the CHOP with the latest. Amy.
Well, police released video late this afternoon where they could be heard asking the crowd to step back so they can get access to the victims. They say the crowd did not allow them access. Eventually, both people were taken to the hospital by medics here from the CHOP. 1 man is still in critical condition tonight, and there are new concerns about whether or not police can get inside when there's a crisis situation. This video captured by somebody in the CHOP zone shows the chaotic scene. It was around 2:30 in the morning when shots were fired. Police tried to respond to 911 calls, but were met with a crowd that pushed back, demanding that officers stay out. Alex Bennett was just walking her dog when she came across one of the victims.
I saw 1 gunshot wound on his arm, so I took off my sweatshirt and tied it around his arm above where the gunshot wound was so I could make a tourniquet to try to keep the bleeding down.
Bennett used to be a nurse and said she and CHOP medical crews tried to help. She said somebody called 911, but they were told paramedics couldn't come because police were being blocked from entering. CHOP medics brought a van to take him to the hospital, and then they spent several minutes looking for a backboard.
I finally was just like, he is really going into shock. Like, I just need like a few guys to help me. We're just gonna lift him up. And so we just picked him up and got him into the back of the van.
Bennett said she and others rode to Harborview with the back of the van open. At times, she had to grip another woman to make sure that she didn't fall out. She supports the protests, but believes precious time was lost.
If an ambulance could have come, he would have been there a lot sooner, and he, I think, would probably have been in a lot better shape.
And I heard some arguments about, well, people are hurt, we need to let the paramedics transport them. And I heard, again, loud calls and chants to stand ground, to not let anybody in the CHOP.
Mary Ellen Donnelly lives across the street and heard the gunshots and watched the scene evolve. She has begged lawmakers to intervene for everyone's safety.
We need help. I mean, we live here. We need to not be ignored. There needs to be a dialogue. And I think the initial protest has gotten lost.
And we're still sifting through all the information that was released by police less than an hour ago. They tell us that paramedics were in the area, but officers struggled to find a safe place for them to get access to the victims. They do tell us also that the first 911 calls came in at 2:19 in the morning. The victims did not arrive at Harborview until 2:42 and 2:53. We're live in Seattle. Amy Marino, King 5 News.